Hello everybody, it's me, Cruiseroid. Finally getting back at the channel. You're gonna hear me while I'm just shooting my beautiful V-Star, which still has some fixing to do after almost a year. Well, there's still a few months to call it a year, but let's say almost a year of ownership, and I think I'm ready to switch it up for not a brand new, but for a completely new, a complete other bike, right? As you can see here, I'm in my favorite spot, the Oliver Reserve, here in Kimball, Nebraska. Let's go Longhorns. And so thank God it's not a windy day. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's gonna be like 80. Anyway, new bike. Trade it in possibly. Most certainly gonna trade it in to basically to support the to cushion the price of the new bike. But the question here is, what bike should I get? What bike should I actually get? Well, I was thinking, I bought this bike, or I got into bikes because I really love the styles of Harley Davidsons. I love cruisers, okay? It's the only type of bike that I would own. I'm not shying away of trying other bikes, but bikes that I would own will be only cruisers, and cruisers only, not even touring bikes, just cruisers only, okay? So my idea was always getting a Harley, right? But I choose this V-Star, one, because it was very economical, two, because it's very reliable, and three, because I, still learning. This is my first bike ever. I've never rode a bike before besides this one. I literally self-taught how to ride with this bike. So it has it's a very, have a soft spot for this bike. The question is, of course, which bike should I get? So it's either a Harley, or I would stay with the with the Yamaha lineup. So I was checking up, and I was determined already, getting the Yamaha Bolt. The Bolt is such a nice bike. It's an exquisite bike, very affordable bike for the price, for the specs that it has, for what it needs. It's just what it need. You can cross country that bike, even though it has a 940 cc's, it's 5-speed, gearbox, whatever. You can still cross country that bike. You can still go to Sturgis. Sturgis for me is like 4 hours away, so I can go. Even with this bike, of course, I have to not push it so much, but you know what I'm getting at. It fits all my my needs, right? So I was determined. Okay, Yamaha Bolt. Well, what happened? The bike took me and say, why don't you try another bikes then? Yamaha Bolt, I love the aesthetics. It's very affordable, but there are other bikes that are used as well, like the Harley Iron 83. Harley Iron 83. That's another sexy ass bike. A little bit more underpowered than the Bolt, for like a 100 cc's. I believe 83 stands for 883 cc, right? Right. So it's had like a 884, 83 cubic inches, or cubic centimeters, whatever you want to call it. So was thinking, would that be a good bike? So I was trying to ponder, and of course, watching the videos from Blockhead and the other guys doing that battle of the bobber battle, right? The Bolt against the 83 and the Scout Bobber. Which one was better? And the The general consensus was, well, basically, first spot was the Indian, second was the Bolt, and third was the uh, Iron. And even though I take their words very high, because they're more knowledgeable, they have written way more time than I've been alive, I guess, possibly. Still, you know, still wanted to try some other bikes. So so the Bolt still the highest main candidate, mainly because I live in a very isolated area where the closest dealer it's a Yamaha dealer, and literally the closest Harley dealership that I had like an hour ago from my house closed a month ago. From the moment that I recording this video, closed a month ago, which was the dealer from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yes, I know it's sad because I was going to ask them, hey, how about the Nightster? How about the Iron 83? You guys have some? Can I trade it in? And I can't now because now the closest one that I have is from Greeley, Colorado, like 2 hours away. An hour and 45 minutes. It's 2 hours away. And I don't want I don't want to go to Greeley, Colorado, even though they have a very nice 2022 Iron 883 lineup on their inventory. So yeah, I've done some informations, but the question lingers, and I wanted to ask you guys: should I get the Bobber? Should I get the Bolt? Should I get the Iron 83? Those are the bikes that I'm willing to pay money in order to switch from size of the bike. Again, the more obtainable by my own means would be the Bolt, because it's the one that I can go in there to the shop, get it traded in, and pay it out, and then come back to my house with a bike. The second one, I should get the Iron 883, and the last one, well, the Indian Scout Bobber. There's not many in my area that are being sold, used. They get kept on the garage of the riders 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, those bikes are not getting sold because they're getting used and by riders. Apparently, it's a very nice bike. So, what do you guys think? Bolt or Iron 83 as the most acquisitable bikes? I don't know if that's a word. Acquisitable bikes that I should get. I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm sorry for being very, very, very inactive with this channel. The thing is, my bike over here, right here, has a leaking oil on the fork. As you can see, if you can see, I don't know if the sun will show you, but has some oil residue. I changed the seal. I made it change the seal, but apparently it didn't do the trick. My bet is that it has like a little scratch on the inside of the inner tube of the fork. So, and I'm not planning to pay that much money in order to, fix it, because I'm gonna trade it in anyway. So I'm gonna tell that to the dealer that it has a little oil leak. The good thing is just leaks after very, very high mileage of riding. In a day, if you ride for 50 miles, it will start leaking. So that's one of the things that I have to pay the price for. If I want to trade it in, the dealer should know that. But I'm willing to trade it in and pay the the remainder of the price for the new bike. So yeah, guys, that's the update here. Bobber, Bolt, or A83. Which one would you like the most for your actual bike? Huh? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.